The first three terms of an AP are 2x minus 1, x plus 3, and 3x minus 2. Find x and the sum of the first 8 terms. This is an arithmetic progression where we are asked to look for the value of the unknown x and the sum of the first 8 terms. And the first responsibility we have here is to find what our first term is, what our common difference is, before we can proceed to solving the sum of the first 8 terms. So, from arithmetic progression, it has been established that the difference between two consecutive numbers is a constant. That is where we got common difference from. So if T2 minus T1 is equal to T3 minus T2, that is, when you subtract the first term from second term, the answer you get is the same with when you subtract the second term from the third term. For instance, when you have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, this is a sequence. And the common difference here is what? 2. Because when you do second term minus first term, you have 2. 6 minus 4, you have 2, which is third term minus second term. The same thing, T4 minus T3 is going to give us 2, that is 8 minus 6. Similarly, second term here minus first term should also be equal to third term minus second term. That is the only way we can first of all get the value of x, by bringing that equation into B. That being said, we have our second term here is x plus 3. So we are going to have x plus 3 minus our first term here is 2x minus 1. So you have 2x minus 1. That will be equal to, our third term here is 3x minus 2. We have 3x minus 2. That will be subtracting term 2 from it. Term 2 is x plus 3. So we have this equation. Let's continue. X plus 3, opening this bracket, minus times 2x minus 2x. Minus times minus 1, we have plus 1. That's equal to 3x minus 2 minus times x minus x minus times plus 3 minus 3. Next, we have x minus 2x giving us minus x. 3 plus 1, we have 4. That's equal to 3x minus x, we have 2x. Minus 2 minus 3, that's minus 5. At this point, we'll collect like terms. Collect like terms. So that we have minus x plus 2x crossing the equality sign, we have minus 2x. And that's equal to, we are left with minus 5 here. Plus 4 crossing the equality sign turns minus 4. So that we have minus x minus 2x giving us minus 3x equal to minus 5 minus 4 gives us minus 9. So at this point, we will divide both sides by minus 3. So that we have minus 3x over minus 3 equal to minus 9 over minus 3. Minus 3 here will go with this minus 3, and we are left with x equal to, minus cancel out minus, 9 divided by 3, we have 3. So the value of x has been found to be 3. So now that we've gotten the value of x to be 3, we need to know what our first term is and the common difference before we can find the sum of the first 8 terms as requested in the question above. So we'll bring the first term and substitute the value of x into that formula, or that value of first term, that second term, and possibly the third term to get that sequence. So the first term as given to us is here, 2x minus 1. So here we have 2x minus 1, that is t1. Substituting the value of x, we are going to have 2 times 3 minus 1. And that will give us 2 times 3 is 6 minus 1, that is equal to 5. It means term 1 is equal to 5. For the second one, t2 is equal to x plus 3. And what is the value of x? 3 plus 3. That gives us 6. Also, we substitute for the third term. T3 is equal to 3x minus 2. And that's equal to 3 multiplied by x has been found to be 3 minus 2. And that is equal to 3 times 3 giving us 9. 9 minus 2 giving us 7. It means this sequence is 5, 6, 7, and then it continues. So looking at this sequence where the first term is 5, the second term is 6, the third term is 7, and then it continues. When you look closely, the common difference here is 1. That is 6 minus 5 is 1. 7 minus 6 is 1. So our A is equal to 5, while our D is equal to 1. And for us to now solve for the sum of the first 8 terms, we use this formula for calculating sum of AP, which is Sn equal to n over 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is a formula for calculating sum of AP. This n represents number. For instance, they asked us in this question to find the sum of the first 8 terms. So we are going to replace n with 8. So S8, that is the sum of the first 8 terms, is equal to 8 over 2, bracket open, 2 multiplied our A here is 5. So we are going to have 2 times 5 plus our n is 8. We have minus 1, while our D is 1. And we close the bracket. This is equal to 8 divided by 2, we have 4, into 2 times 5, we have 10, plus 8 minus 1, we have 7, multiplying 1. That's equal to 4 into 10 plus 7. That's equal to 4 into 10 plus 7, we have 17. Finally, we multiply 4 by 17, and the answer is 68.